Hi guys, hi everybody, hi people, hi. Welcome back to another video. My name is Debbie Okoye. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you know how we do it. Welcome. In today's video, you guys, I'm going to be giving you a gist on my NYSC camp experience in Bauchi State, Nigeria. Wilo camp, actually. That's where the NYSC orientation camp in Bauchi State is located, which is a village in Ganjua local government. Ha! I'm knowing places, people. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so what exactly is NYSC? It's a scheme that was initiated by General Yakubu Gowon, and it was brought in such a way to basically foster unity in Nigeria. It's like a one-year program where graduates come together, have some drills, orientation, stuff like that in camp, and after which you'll be deployed to like a place called your primary place of assignment, where you go there and work like for the year, and then the government pays you, and sometimes the establishment pays you or the state pays you, basically. So the program was just to bring people together from different tribes, because Nigeria is multi-ethnic. Like, we have so many tribes. What happens is, after you finish school, they will post you to a different state from the state where you live, where you schooled, and where you visited. They will probably just take you to somewhere else that has like a different culture and tribe and all that. Yeah, so that's basically what the program is for. So where was I posted to? I was posted to Bauchi State, Nigeria. I remember that fateful night when I saw my call-up letter. I was in a state of, will I say, shock. I was like, I'm going to tell my mom. I mean, if my mom says that I'm not going to camp, then I'm not going to go. But somewhere I had mixed feelings, because a part of me actually wanted to go, because I'm this kind of person that loves to explore and experience things. I really wanted to be in Lagos. I honestly, truly, and deeply wanted to be in Lagos, but God had better plans. I was having so many thoughts and everything, and at the end of the day I was like, let me just go to camp. At the end of the day I would just redeploy and come back to Lagos, right? So I thought. I would say that going to Bauchi, I went through flight. So I followed aero contractors, because there were people that come to Bauchi. Yes, Bauchi actually has an airport. I was shocked. They have an international airport. I got to Bauchi and I was like, okay, interesting. The place is not that bad. It's not like I was having high expectations, or like I was not expecting, but thankfully I already had a friend who was serving here, so it was easy for me to call her when I landed, and then she took me where I was going to get a cab that was going to the camp. We got to camp. The first thing when you get to camp is to do your COVID test. So I did a COVID test, and I was negative. And then after the test, they will search you outside. Then you now go inside the gates, and then they will search you again. Now the black man at the gates was particularly looking for devices such as laptop and Crocs kind of slippers. And then after that I was given my hostel number. After that, the next phase is to go to the clinic. So the clinic is where you present your medical fitness certificate. So when you get there, they will check all your files. Now the clinic people were looking for people in medical who were medical graduates, so that they will come to the clinic to be helping like while in camp. So they found out, I studied pharmacy, and they told me, write your name in this book. When you finish dropping your bags in your hostel, come. Yeah, in my mind I was like, he wants to give me work. No way, I'm not coming back. To be very honest with you, I was actually impressed like about the hostel, because I expected less than I saw. Like, my expectations were very, very low for the hostel. The only problem I had was the foam. the foam was very slim. Like I had to take 2 foams and put them together. Body will be feeling the bunk. Like that was like my problem. And the bathrooms and toilets were neat and water was flowing inside, so we didn't have to go and start climbing mountains to go and fetch water. And then my hostel was actually very, very close to the Mami market, so it was not far. All right, so what is the Mami market? Mami market is actually like a place where you can buy stuff. Now there's this trumpet that they used to blow every morning in camp. Yeah, that trumpet. So once you just hear it, like you just know that it's time. Or if soldiers catch you, your own, you have to start running and everything. As at 3 a.m. in the morning, I started hearing noise, like too many noise. I now woke up and I saw people carrying their to go and have their baths, waking. I'm like 3 a.m. I don't understand. It was actually like 5 a.m. that the whole morning drilling was supposed to start. And then so I was wondering, why were people waking up by 3 a.m.? But do I know? I carried my own bucket and everything. I went to go and have my bath too, and then just followed them. The next thing I saw them, they were going for morning devotion. So we all went. I followed them. We went for the morning devotion. After that, the next thing, I started hearing soldiers chasing us to like the parade ground and all. And then we had to run to the parade ground. When we got to the parade ground, you have to stay with your platoon. So I was in platoon 3. So platoons is like a division that they just give you. They just group everybody in camp just so that it makes the whole competition, because we had the competitions and everything, like identifying you basically in camp easy and coordinating everything easy. So I was in platoon 3. You have to line up like where your platoon is. This manual people will be showing you different exercises to do and jump. I do like this, I do like this, like that, like that, like that, like that. The next thing was to start doing parade rehearsals. I was like, so from that 5 a.m. till like 7, that's basically like 2 hours of the whole drilling and parade practice. After that, the next thing was for us to go and have breakfast. So I followed. See, that first day I was just literally following everybody. I'd already heard that the camp food was not nice. See, I went to a boarding school, so I was not even expecting much. Like I was not expecting much. I'd already carried provisions and also I was not even expecting much. So I went. I think it was bread and tea that they were serving that morning. So I went with them. I saw the bread. The bread was looking helpless. The tea was like water, you know. They will not put enough milk and all that, so I just had to like make my own tea, because with my own provisions, and just ate. Then after the next thing I heard was, you have to go to this thing for lectures. So I went. Oh my god, like boring lectures. Oh no, it was dry, it was burnt, it was just a after that, I think in the afternoon you go for lunch / siesta / break, and then you now come out in the evening for another set of parade rehearsals. So you do parade rehearsals and everything. You guys, after that night, after that day, the next day when I woke up, my whole body was in flames, was on fire. Like I was in severe pains on my body. Immediately, I reported to the clinic. You know that time when I was saying, who will come back to the clinic? My dear, I cuckoo went to the clinic jejely and told them, oh yes, I'm a pharmacist, and all. They're not like, oh, so all of you is now you are reporting to the clinic this. I say, yes, please give me duty. So from that second day till the end of camp, is me and clinical. Like I'll just wake up in the morning when everybody waking up by that day at 3 o'clock. I'll not even have my bath, because I don't see the point of having your bath and then you still sweat again in the. I'll not even just wear my white and white, carry myself to the clinic and go and continue my sleep till it's time for breakfast. When it's time for breakfast, I will now go and have my bath and change and report back to the clinic again. that was just how my life was. Like the clinic was like my escape route in that camp. Then in the evening I'll now come out and join them for nights, because in the night they do all those variety nights, all those singing competition, comedy just to have fun with every other person. So there's something they call side lectures. So side lectures is like where they teach you skills, like they'll teach you like all these skills, shoemaking, makeup, all those things. Is also another part of NYSC that's actually really fun, because like they'll teach you and then you practicalize it. The Mami market is always usually bubbly at night, because that's where you see all them NYSC boos and babes, going on dates and all that. And yeah, so I really went to the Mami market a lot, because I didn't eat most of their food in camp. I think I used to eat their bread, I used to eat their rice sometimes, but I think I was majorly eating Indomie and egg, and then rice from this Auntie J, Madam J. Like, she was my plug in Mami market. There's this man o' war drills. Yes, you see that thing where people are always climbing things and yes, man o' war drills, that's what they call it. So it's just like an experience, you just climb those things. Honestly speaking, to today I don't know the use of that thing. Personally, I did not do it. I was just watching, because the area where they do it was like opposite the clinic directly, so I was just watching a lot of people do it and all, because that thing is scary. See, I cannot even cry, I cannot even shout. After that, there were competitions, so each platoon would compete, drama, dance, comedy, cooking competitions as well. And then we had our carnival. So on the last Saturday of our stay in camp, we had this carnival where everybody would your platoon, they will give you guys a culture, so you have to present the culture in I think in dance, in marching. You shall dress up like the culture that they gave you anyway, and do their dance, do their greeting, do their all the ceremony. And then after that, they were going to rate you and score you. I participated in that one. I participated in the carnival, I participated in the dancing, I participated in all those ones. I also participated in drama, but I was like behind the scenes. It was really fun. I think the most interesting part of camp is the people you meet. Honestly, is the people you meet, is the people you interact with, is the people like you jaye with, basically. If I should rate my NYSC experience, I'm going to rate it over 10. I'm going to rate it like maybe a 5. Yeah, it's okay. Average is okay, because like in terms of the social events, if we compare it to other northern states, no, my set was boring. Like even our Mr. Miss, because you do miss NYSC pageantry and everything, like they just rushed us. And then it was the OBS were not really active. Like OBS is like the people that the core members that take care of social nights and everything. So it was mostly the staff that were doing major things, and it was not like I was expecting I was expecting so much. Anyway, I met people in camp, it was really nice. The clinic people too, the coppers there, it was really fun. I remember during our redeployment series, everybody was just I'm going to leave camp. The other people, the other core members, because they bring some other core members that are currently serving, they'll be saying, don't worry, you will see whether you will leave or not. The final day of camp is usually the day where, when they say judgment day, that's what it's like. So some people go home crying, some people go home excited, and everything. And yeah, for me, I actually redeployed. I tried redeploying. They'll give you a form that you should fill to redeploy and everything. I tried all that, I did all that, but as they say, course plans are always the best. And I think I've learned I've learned to just say, okay, father, whatever it is. But immediately after camp, I went home. I was just like, I'm going, I will not come back. I'm going, I will not come back. But then that was how your girl came back to Bauchi State. The redeployment did not work. even though I actually knew it would not work, but I just kept lying to myself. Let's put it like that it was going to work. I'm so grateful for Bauchi State, honestly, because it was very peaceful. Like, this state is actually really peaceful. It's not as terrible as I envisioned or as I thought. And yeah, all right guys, thank you so much for joining. If you are yet to subscribe, please click on that subscribe button and like this video, and let me know, what was the NYSC camp experience like? Just tell me in the comment section. If you should rate it over 10, what would you rate your NYSC camp experience? And if you have any other questions, because I know I definitely did not cover everything in this video, just let me know in the comment section and I will definitely answer you guys. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao.